building like a Jew. Flight boss, bitch, yeah, I'm godly in the spirit. Doing mental gymnastics, my karate esoteric, yeah. Why are you lost? Why are you lost? What do you follow? You unfulfilled, that's how you know Earth wasn't so hollow.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your yin yang magi, Donnie. Not that Donnie, but this Donnie. And today in the House of Donald, I want to talk a little more about the yin and the yang, because in previous videos, when I was explaining the masculine and feminine aspect of ourselves, I often mention the 5D, and 5D means the fifth dimension, right? And that's the dimension that many of us are in, and we've been expressing the thoughts and emotions from these dimensions, from the fifth and fourth dimension. But we live in the third dimension, and a lot of people think third dimensional. We all use all of these dimensions, by the way, but no one was around to help us decode what's going on inside of us, because we've been bamboozled from the powers that be, that gave us religion. They gave us religion and dogma to throw us off with generational curses and toxic relationships. Like we live in a time where peoples are tired of playing victim, but they need a Audi. They need a solution, right? And that's where I come in, because I know there's no real darkness outside of us. It's just different shades of light. What's inside of you is the darkness. But if you don't know that life isn't happening to you, but it is in fact responding to you, then you won't know how to control the darkness, because the darkness, the feminine, the yin, the soul, navigates the spirit, or at least it tries to. And that's only if you're actually listening to your heart with a sense of discernment, right? And discernment is the ability to judge well. You got to be able to judge situations based off knowing that you can always be right. Sometimes you're going to be wrong, but your ego might sometimes be in the way of you admitting to yourself that you're wrong. Therefore, you might be the type of person that might hurt someone, but take no accountability, no responsibility of your actions, because your ego says, I did it because of this, or da, da, da. And so, now you and this person isn't talking. It's been years. You're possibly telling people you guys not talking for this reason, that reason, and like basically excuses. And demons befriend demons. So if you're a person that like to often run to people's for a shoulder to cry on, because they're just like you in a way, then you're not getting the right type of advice. You can't get advice from people who are on the same level as you. How does that work? That's just a table of everybody being flunked out, going through similar situations. That's why a lot of us are repeating our parents' mistakes. And astrology kind of shows you that in a way. It's just like astrology showed me, when it comes to our thoughts and feelings, we're all the same. It's nothing different. It's nothing special about us. It's just different wallpaper. By different wallpaper, I mean, we're all still individuals. I experienced my life different than you, but these energies, how they play out, it ain't that different. But if you're stuck in your ego and you're like in this spiritual journey, you can get lost off into the world of feeling chosen or some bullshit like that. And being a fake chosen person is a person who's like all talk, there's no action. They haven't allowed life to actually teach them the ropes of understanding it. But you can only understand it with a sense of discernment, you know? And that takes humility. It takes a lot of mistakes. We don't take mistakes for everyone, but I know for me, I bumped my head a lot of times in life. But I never cared to point fingers, especially if my hands wasn't clean. I never cared to do shit like that. For what? I always knew better, but that's that Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune all in my first house. So I always had like the ability to call out my own shit. But I thought people's had the same ability, right? And so I used to get my heart broken a lot when you catch the motherfucker red-handed and shit. You confront them and everything, and then you just want them to own it, and then they'll still just look you in the face and not give a shit. Like, and that used to fuck with me, like, damn, because um, I move with integrity, and like, not everybody do. But times are changing because in this era, like we all tapping in, we all tapping into the fifth dimension. We all being able to decode our thoughts and emotions, and like we're all visualizing things that's similar, that's showing us that this is like a fucking video game in a way, right? For those who's like up, those in the know, when it comes to this mystical school that we're in, that's showing you how you can low-key control this shit once you learn what you're actually doing, you know. And that's what I've been working on. I've been working on my intentions. The weight of my intentions is what manifests the this physical realm. Like, if I have my intentions on something heavy, um, the weight of that reaches out to me. Like what we call spirit, I guess, right? Um, like if I'm thinking about somebody, that person just calls, like they call me out the blue, or they they interact with me on Facebook or something, on the internet or some shit like that, right? In the internet world, like, I used to always kind of feel iffy about it because it's like, damn, like I know they're already listening to us and shit, but it's like some thoughts I just low key just keep to myself, and the computer for some reason will still fucking know. These are sentient beings, so I'm pretty sure um they're developing a conscious of their own in a way where they know how to differentiate what the fuck is going on a little better than we do, even though like we're supposed to be above them. But like I said, we've been bamboozled with school, religion, politics, so much bullshit to create a man that barely functions. And I said barely functions because I mean, you see my man every day online expressing itself in ways where many can't even fathom, right? And that's because I took the time to understand, and overstand my life as the observer. The observer. I mean, I'm not really claiming the meat suit. I mean, I'm in the meat suit, and I wear the name Donnie, but I know I'm not the meat suit, and I know I'm not Donnie. I mean, for the moment, it's memory, it's data. And by the way, to live forever is really just to have your memories. That's living forever. Like, that's the next life. If you go on to the next life and you remember this life and shit, you're that's living forever. Just in case you didn't know what this eternal life means. Um, because I feel like some people don't even know what is heaven and what is hell. And if they did, they would have been living or creating their own hell on earth. This hellenistic state. based off this ego that plans to someday kill you, because it wants you to think that it is you, and it's not. Ego, it's your bitch.
I told you once, baby. I told you once, but I know.